Hi guys, this is Andrew. I'm in Bolivia. I'm gonna do the recap for today. Thank you so much for watching. So I missed a couple of trading days. Today I had the rest day in La Paz. I'm in La Paz, the capital of Bolivia. It's a really cool city, very, very chaotic, but it's very, very interesting. So today I actually woke up a little bit late because I was really tired, and I came and I saw that Tesla has been selling off in the morning, and what I noticed that is kind of bouncing back around 187 from 950. I noticed that, and I said, okay, markets seem very easygoing and not crazy things happening in the market, and Tesla means in a chop range bound. I decided to short the calls of 190 around here. Let me put the epic pen here. Um, so, where's the epic pen? Yeah, sorry guys. So I noticed that now it's in a chop range bound, so maybe it's a good idea to sell some calls around here to short the calls, and you will be profitable if as Tesla stays in this range bound because your calls are going to slowly lose the value. So when this rip happened in this pop near the VWAP, so I essentially shorted the Tesla at 190 through the calls for expiry for tomorrow, and that's what happened here. And this pop I shorted at around 190 and $2, and then at that, as Tesla is slowly trying to drop down, the value is coming down, the value of these calls are going to came down, and I covered majority of it all the way down to 89 cents. So from $2 to 89 cents, that's over 100% return on that trade that I get that. So that was an amazing, amazing trade that we did on that. And Tesla, at the same time, what happened with the Tesla was Tesla essentially slowly break down. So when you're shorting the calls, it means that these calls become worthless. So you make money and you're slowly covering on that. So that was a really good trade that I made actually really good money on that. So on selling these puts, so that was a very, very decent profit on that. But I did trade Tesla on the reversal too. I also mentioned in the chat that Tesla, as on the share, if it comes to 185.40, is going to be a good place to catch a reversal because back in March 28, we had this important level of 185.44, and I said I'm going to catch a reversal through that level. But that didn't turn out to be really good because, when it came to the 184.54, so before I went long, Brian also went long here, and it came down, and I wasn't really expecting a bigger drop on that, and I added more instead of getting a stop down. And it came down, and I kept adding more on that for hope that we can get the bounce to 185 and I become profitable on that. It didn't, and eventually I got a stopped out, but because I wasn't looking at a 5-minute chart. If you look at the 5-minute chart here, um, so if you look at the 5-minute chart, I added right at this very bearish big candlesticks. I should have waited until we make a new 5-minute high, and that would be a really good place to add on that. So essentially what happened was, after the 5-minute candlestick, so this one, so after the 5-minute candlestick make the new high, I went back again in there and I actually made a profitable trade to that. So from here at 184.20 all the way up to 185, and essentially it's going to 185.20. But I got out of it, and I accepted a small loss on that. Not a small loss actually. I stayed a loss on that because I traded really, really bad. You do not want to average down on the stock that is really going down. So what's the difference between averaging down and entering a trade? So my plan was here to catch a bounce from this important level of 185.54. And when it broke down and never bounced back, I should have got out. This place should have been I should have stopped out here. Because the trade idea was to get a bounce from this level. But when this level broke down completely, you have no business to staying in there. Tesla could easily go down another 10 points, and I could easily blow up my account. So essentially, I got out of it here. So that was a very bad loss, and I got back in there and tried to catch this move up, and I got a little bit of a move up in there, but eventually ended my trade on Tesla red. It did really struggle around this level. But after this very big candlestick that happened here, that would have been an area that you could say, that would have been a very nice trade to go long. Essentially, I traded bad. This is what I'm going to say that I fucked up. And this is a very, very bad trade that I did on Tesla, and I paid the price for it. The other one, setting the calls on it, was really good. So a lot of people say, why do you sell the calls? When in that case, because you want the time decay to be in your favor. So when the Tesla really started chopping around, didn't do anything. But in these call options, because the expiry was for tomorrow, is slowly grinding down and losing its value. So, you wanted this time value to be in your favor. So that's it for me. I have nothing except a lot of JP, that is a premium income JP Morgan, and I shorted some Tesla at 470 for October. So, and we'll see how it goes on that. This is for a longer time frame. We're going to see in the next couple of months if we go another leg down on SPY, then these calls would be worthless. All right, so that's the trading day from Bolivia, guys. Sorry about missing a couple of trading days. I'll try to be back next week in the office. Trade two more weeks before I head back to mountains. So looking forward to see you guys, and all the best. If you have any question, leave in the comments.